Welcome crafters, Michelle here. I have a quick and easy Halloween wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to pull together these materials and make a beautiful Halloween wreath. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. Now I'm going to be using this sign on our wreath today. Dollar Tree carries both of these signs. I did double check and make sure they are going to be carrying them this year. And I decided I want to go ahead and use the male. If you decide to use the female, you're going to want to use pink accents. We're going to be doing the male, so I'm going to be using red accents. You're also going to need a 9.8 inch floral foam ring. I did pick this up from Dollar Tree. Just want to remove the tag and the hanger. Now I want to place this on the back, and I want it kind of in the middle with about half the ring showing. And to get this attached, I'm going to use a combination of Elegance Original Tacky Glue and hot glue. In the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. My sign and my wreath form are nicely attached. I did go back, adding plenty of glue on the outer side here and on the inner side. Now the Elegance Original Tacky Glue that I added, that's going to take 24 to 48 hours to set up, but once that sets up, that baby isn't going to go anywhere. Okay, so now let's put some florals on our floral foam. So my store got in a lot of really nice Halloween florals this year. So I have 2 stems of black leaves. They do have glitter on them. And then I have 2 of this, it's called Christmas Baby's Breath, but I picked this up at the end of last year. I've never seen black baby's breath, and I was really surprised that they had that marked for Christmas, but I did specifically buy that for Halloween. And then these 2 I just recently picked up. These are brand new. The leaves you can also pick up currently. They have some other items to choose from, so whatever floats your boat. Okay, so that's kind of my black and neutral. And then I'm going to accent with some red. And these I just pulled from a previous project. I used them on something and then I pulled them and put them in my big pile. But I like that color. I think that accentuates the red here in the sign very well. So I have a couple of these and I have just one. This is a carnation, but it's very much the same color. It's got a little bit of black glitter on it. So I like that. I also pulled some little stems and branches and things like that. I have one little silver pumpkin. If I can fit that in, I'm going to. But as far as my color pop, it's going to be the red. And then I really like this one. This is a Halloween dahlia. It has that purple look. It goes really well with this floral. And then of course the black and white or gray, and then some black accents. So I think all of these are going to be really pretty. They're going to fill in and then accentuate the colors here. Once I get the florals in, then we're going to come back, we're going to add some ribbon. But the first thing I want to do is prep all of my florals. And here on my leaves, let's see, okay, you can't push those up. So I'm going to cut these down. I just kind of want these in the background around the outside. So I'm going to cut them down to individual leaves because they're not really clustered together. And I have 2 stems of these. Now on my florals, I'm going to do pretty much the same thing. I want to push everything up, little leaves and the florals, and then give myself about 1.5 inches worth of stem. I have all my florals and my leaves prepared, and I want to start by adding my leaves, and I want to add these kind of around the sides. I want this to be in the background. Now check out your local Dollar Trees. Mine are fully stocked with fall and Halloween florals. This is the best time to pick them up as they go quickly. Enjoying today's content? Please show your support by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your friends. I like that all the way around the edges. Now we're going to fill in here with our florals and our little spiders and stems. I really like this one. I want to put this one right down here. Now if you want, you can always add some hot glue before you put it in. That'll make it more permanent. Enjoying the content and want to see more? Make sure to hit the subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube should let you know every time I upload new content. Okay, I have all of my florals in. Now I did end up adding a couple, 2 or 3 of the black roses that have the eyeballs. I needed a little bit more black. And then I wanted to pull a little bit more of the red towards the outside, so I did add one stem. Actually came out of the fall section, Mini Mums, but they're the same color as the other red, and I like that because it's kind of a muted, so it really does match well to the red here in the sign. But I'm really happy with that. I think that looks really beautiful. And now up here it did have a little bow. I cut that off. It still has a hole here. This is what I'm going to use to hang it because that sign is kind of heavy. Let's see. Oh, no. The hanger is going to go right about here, and you can tell that. Put it on your finger and hold it and adjust it until that hangs straight, and that will tell you exactly where to put your hanger. Okay. Now I also want to add a bow up here, and I have this really pretty 1.5 inch black with silver trim. I think this will go very nicely. And then I also have this one. It's very close to the same color as the florals in there. It's sheer, and I think these two are going to be really pretty. I did pull this one out, but I think this is a little too wide and a little too busy to go with this wreath, so I changed my mind on this one. We're going to be using these two. Okay, I have my Deluxe Easy Bow Maker. This is what I'm going to use today, and a full-length pipe cleaner. If you're interested in this machine, I do have it linked in my Amazon associate shop. I'm going to start by measuring my tail here at 8 inches. I'm going to pinch and twist. Now on your tails, the nice side of your ribbon should be facing up, but once you come through, you want to pinch and twist, and the nice side of your ribbon should be facing down. Now this ribbon is pretty nice on both sides, so you don't have to twist if you don't want to, but I do find that it's easier to fluff out your bow if you do. I'm going to start with 2 loops on either side at 4 inches. So I measure out my loop, I pinch, lift up, and then twist. Go back down, and then move on to the next. Okay, now I'm going to move to my sheer ribbon. Measure at 8 inches. Again, I'm going to pinch and twist. With this, again, I'm going to do 2 loops on either side at 4 inches. Okay, I'm going to go back to this ribbon. I'm going to measure my tails a little shorter at 6 inches, pinch and twist. Now this time I just want to do 1 loop on either side at 4 inches. I'm going to go back to this ribbon and do the same thing. Measure my tails out at about 6 inches, pinch and twist, and then I'm going to do 1 loop at 4 inches on either side. Okay, and then I want 1 more loop for my center loop. And I want 2 short tails, so nice long piece, pinch it in the center. I'm going to add that. Take your full length pipe cleaner, slide it down on one side. Make sure to push everything down so it's nice and snug. Lift out. Make sure that's in the center and then pull those around to the back. Okay, and then you just want to pull down your tails and open up your loops. I'm probably going to mix some of the shorter tails in with my loops, but we'll see how it goes. Any adjusting, you want to go right down to where it comes out and do your adjusting there. If you need to open it up, do a little twisting, whatever. That's how you're going to get your loops to lay the way you want them to. So that's approximately what your bow should look like. I will do my final adjusting and trim my tails once I get it onto the wreath. So let's get our bow onto our wreath. And I'm going to use the hole here that they had the hanger in. I'm just going to put my pipe cleaner through that and the other one over the top. Get this tightened down. Just let's fluff out the bow here and trim our tails. Oh, I like that very much. Really pretty. I have my bow on. I fluffed it out and trimmed my tails. I think it pulled everything together so beautifully. I love this sign. It's perfect for Halloween or even Day of the Dead. Very quick and easy wreath that you can make at home. Beautiful mix of florals that I was able to pick up at Dollar Tree, but use whatever is available to you in your area. I loved using just the red and the black and silver ribbon. It pulled everything together just beautifully. Such a fun, quick and easy Halloween wreath. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, please give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends. It really does help support my channel. It lets YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching, and then they share it with more people and my channel grows. If you're looking for more Halloween inspiration, you can check out my playlist by clicking right here. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should do so by clicking on this icon right here. I have a lot of fall and Halloween coming out, so you don't want to miss it. Thanks so much for your visit. It's always appreciated. Have a great day, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.